Okay.
All right, all right, all right. It looks like we are live in just a second here. And I don't know if I'm frozen or it's actually coming through. We're going to act as though it is working fine. All right, so we are now streaming live to Facebook. Welcome, 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 you guys. This is Gail Gentry, online marketing professional, helping baby boomers and retirees fire their bosses or shore up their retirement funds, so they're not like, oh my God, freaked out that they won't have a retirement fund and outlive their retirement fund through their online business here online. And I am so excited and so happy to be able to share tonight with our guest, Ms. Celestine Augenfeld, about how she, an online marketing newbie, completely newbie, total baby boomer, 75 years young, you hear me, 75 years young, is actually killing the game here online. She had her first sale online and has never been online before, so I'm not going to steal her thunder. I'm going to let her tell us her story. So I want to introduce you to Celestine right here. And Celestine, tell us all about it. How in the heck did you do this? Give us a little background about yourself. You know, tell us what you're about, where you came from.
Well, first of all, Gail, I want to thank you for inviting me to be a guest tonight. I'm going to say hello to everyone that's tuned in and is listening. I am a retired nurse. I worked in the jail here in Orlando, Florida, and I'm retired from that. I love cycling. I ride my bike. Actually, I like to do triathlons. And I have a Facebook page, and I so happen to be following Chris Ford. And I kept following him and looked at his page. And then he would talk about the business. And I said, you know what? It's only $1. Why don't I try it? Mm-hmm. I got tired of watching and not trying. You just you gotta do something. You can't just always sit back and look and wonder, because if you don't make that first move, you're stuck.
Absolutely.
So I did. I tried. Mm-hmm. I did the modules. I completed them, and I became a pro. I entered on a pro level, and here I am. I'm sticking with it. I'm not letting go.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you're at the pro level right now. So what brought you online in the first place? I know you were saying that you were watching Chris and watching what he was doing. And you can't hear me that well?
I'm trying to.
Hello?
Okay, go ahead.
My volume. Hold on a second. My volume may be down. So you were saying that you were following Chris online and you were watching what he was doing, and you said to yourself, hey, you know what? Let me stop watching and let me do what he's doing. So what prompted you to even take that step in the first place beyond, watching Chris and what he was doing? What made you even want to get online?
Well, I saw he was making money, and and I was like, hey, I would like to do that too. I would like where I don't have to touch my Social Security check at all and just take care of my business and my bills with the money that the money that I make from an online business. And I said, yeah, I want to do that.
Wow. So that's pretty cool. So you were looking to actually supplement your income. So were you concerned about your retirement fund running out or not being sufficient for you or any of that stuff?
Well, I wasn't worried about it. I'm not worried about it. It's enough. But the idea of not having to touch it at all is an awesome feeling.
Absolutely. So have you found that to be your experience since you've been doing the online marketing?
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful. That is absolutely wonderful. Yeah. So if you don't have to touch your primary fund, that is absolutely wonderful. And I'm sure that gives you a lot of feeling of freedom and relief and just peace of mind. Would you describe that as your situation?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, that is totally wonderful. So you were watching Chris Ford online and you decided, hey, you know what? I want a piece of the action. I don't want to be left out, which I can appreciate that. I did the same thing. That's how kind of I got started too, because my good friend was doing the same thing. It's like, I didn't want to be left out. I wanted to be a part of the action too. So I understand what you're saying. So that is wonderful. So, and you said you keep going. All right. So how is the system going for you now? Now that you made that first sale and now that you've gotten involved, how is the system working out for you? I mean, as far as your, because you hear all the time, tech overwhelm and all this stuff. Do you feel overwhelmed technically, or how is that working for you?
At first, I was overwhelmed, and I was like, getting a little discouraged. I was like, oh my goodness, what's happening? There's really nothing happening. And then I made my first sale. Everybody has every individual has a time to shine. And I just had to wait for my time, and I did.
Wonderful. So how long had you been involved in the system before you had your first sale?
I started in November of last year, and this is February, so it's 4 months. Okay. And you know what I said? I said, it took Moses 40 years to get to the promised land. 40 years. It took the Eagles 38 years, and they won. But I said, I'm not that long off. I don't have that many years. I only have 4 months into this. Hey, keep plugging. So here I am.
That's very cool. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the Eagles have been, I don't know, I guess they're a franchise team for a long time. And one of our attendees here, Joyce May, she's from Philadelphia, and she was like, oh my God, I can't believe it, the Eagles won. We may drift out here. If we do, I'll just come back on. It says that my internet is unstable, so I may play out and I'll just rejoin. So be, waiting for me to rejoin it in case I get knocked out. So yeah, I hear you. It's like, oh my God, so that's interesting that you should say that, because a lot of folks think that when they do an online business in particular, they forget that it's business, whether it's online or it's offline. In an offline business, they're a little more they're a little more agreeable to a year or two to really get their business going. An online business is like, oh no, it should, 30. I've been here for 2 weeks. Oh my God, how come I'm not making any money? So that speaks to your tenacity and your stick-to-itiveness to say, hey, you know what? It's only been a few months, and let me stick with it. And now you have your first sale. That is so wonderful. So what do you like best about the online system that you found here that Chris was using and shared with you?
Oh, it has everything all set up for you. You just have to follow the shadow. It's like walking in somebody else's shadow, and you just have to follow it. Follow in their footsteps. Everything is there. You just follow.
Absolutely. So all this stuff is done for you. All you have to do is just plug in. Sounds like. Absolutely. Yeah, that's what one of the nice things about it is that you just get to plug in and you're already ready to go. And so you can start with basically, like your situation and my situation too, a virtual newbie, even at, when we're considered, older folks. I'm 56, you're 75. And, a lot of people at our age range aren't doing this kind of stuff,
Three quarters, Gail.
Three quarters. Sorry, 3/4. Exactly, 3/4. I'm 56. You're 3/4.
3/4 and loving it.
Yeah, and loving it. Yeah, you're just like so vibrant. I mean, you ride your bike, you're running marathons. It's just like, oh my God, this lady is just like really doing it. And you're proving too that, hey, you know what? It doesn't matter what age range you are, whether you're 16 or 116. With this system, it's because, like you say, it's done for you. Everything is laid out for you, that you can pretty much get started and not know a thing and really be, really be doing your thing. So that is really cool. So what would you advise somebody if they were considering this system? What would you advise? How would you advise them to get started, and what should they do?
I would say to them, everything is set out for you. Just follow it. Don't try to change anything.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow the path that they lay out for you, and you will succeed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like I say, everybody has a different timing. It took me 4 months. Some people, it takes them maybe 2 or 3 weeks. Everybody's different. But the most important thing is don't give up. Just keep going after it. Just work with it day by day by day.
Mm-hmm. So you're saying don't quit. That's the operative word there, right there. It sounds like you're saying don't quit no matter what.
Right.
Absolutely. So that's really good advice, because like I say, oftentimes, folks think that if it's not, killing, if they're not killing it in, a week or two, that it's, hey, let me go do something else. And what we find when folks do that, and they transition from program to program to program, they're never in anything long enough to really learn it and to really benefit from it and to really see, the results. So that's, again, speaks to your tenacity that, you stayed around long enough to see the results, and you put in the work. You put in the work. You didn't just, okay, whatever, just make it happen for me. So that's very good that you put in the work, and now you're seeing the result.
That's right.
So what do you ultimately want to do with the super affiliate network, as far as, where do you want to go with it? You want to stay at pro level? You want to go Maui, all in? I mean, what are your intentions, you think?
Well, I want to stay in the program.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to reach all kind of people, young, old.
Mm-hmm.
But mostly I want the seniors to get connected, to be able to create their goal to be financially free.
Mm-hmm.
So they can have that money coming in.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to worry about their Social Security, whether it's enough or more than enough.
Mm-hmm.
But if they stick with the program, they're bound to win. They will win.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Bound to win if you stick with the program. That's absolutely correct. Well, I appreciate you coming out and sharing your story. I wanted to let folks know that, hey, even us baby boomers, and I say baby boomers over 50, actually baby boomers are over 55. But, if you're over 50 and you think that, hey, you know what, I'm too old to be on the internet, Celestine is a great example. She is 3/4 and she is here. So if you're a 50 center, she's a 3/4, all right? And she is here and she is killing the game, all right? And she is not giving up. So I appreciate you coming out. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. Did you want to add anything else about, about the Super Affiliate Network that's really working for you?
I think we said it all, Gail. You sure did.
Absolutely.
I just want people to know that it is real, and they can make money using this system like I do.
Absolutely. So guys, so those of you that are watching this and those of you on the live stream, get back with Celestine or myself if you are looking to supplement your income, replace your income, shore up your retirement fund here with the Super Affiliate Network. As Celestine pointed out, this is a done-for-you system to get you started. You don't, you get out of tech overwhelm, you get out of all that frustration. We have a very helpful team. The Laptop Lifestyle Freedom Tribe is a very helpful team. My team, which is an offshoot of the Laptop Lifestyle Freedom Tribe, is my own Boss Lifestyle Freedom Tribe. We are all about helping our members grow, develop, and win with this system. So you are not left alone. Get back with myself or get back with Celestine, for our links in order for you to get started. And you can get started tonight for just $1. We'll send you additional information. You can check it out. And, if you like, you heard Celestine, she said, Jesus, only $1, let me get started. And the coolest part about it is not only is it $1, but we have a better than money back guarantee. If you get started for the $1 trial, which is a 30-day period, And after that 30 days or within that 30 days, you say, hey, this isn't for me. You're doing everything that you've been instructed to do. And you say, hey, this isn't for me. Not only can you get it canceled and get your dollar refunded, but the CEO, Misha Wilson, will also give you $100 for wasting your time. Okay. So it's a better than money back guarantee. And you can get started right now here tonight for just $1. And some of the bonuses that you'll get as a result of starting tonight is not only to have access to all the stuff that's in the Super Affiliate Network, which is the Profit Boosting Boot Camp, which is, access to the Facebook group of the Super Affiliate Network to get support, but also you immediately become a member of the Laptop Lifestyle Freedom Tribe, and you get mentorship there, you get assistance there. You heard Celestine, say that, hey, she got help from Chris. I know. Well, just tell us, Celestine, what type of help did you get from Chris? What kind of help did he give you?
Well, I'm not really savvy with a lot of stuff on the computer. I know how to do email, check my Facebook, and do some things. But he has been teaching me and showing me what exactly I need to do and how to do it, and I really appreciate that. So that has even more boost my confidence even more. If you don't know a lot of things about the computer, there's always someone to help you and show you and guide you through the steps.
Absolutely. Yeah, Chris Ford is excellent with that. He's one of the leadership in the Laptop Lifestyle Freedom Tribe as well. And he's an excellent person to help with support and that. He's helped me on more than one occasions with funnels. I'm ready to toss the computer out the window with those funnels, but he patiently works with me with that. And as do other members, Kirshana Sykes, Ryan Babea, Keisha Bass herself, Zach Shahi, Sean Johnson. It's like all these people within the team, as you become a member of the team, you're not left alone. Particularly, like you said, Celestine, I know the computer okay, because in my working career, we've been on the computer for years, but a lot of stuff, when it comes to creating a lot of stuff, my experience had been, in my jobs and stuff was that, you went to the department that handled that. It's like, okay, go take care of it. You didn't have to do it. And now with this, you're having to do it. But the good news is a lot of stuff is done for you as you're learning, so you can begin to earn money as well as the support that you get not only from the Super Affiliate Network community, but also from the Laptop Lifestyle Freedom Tribe community and my own Boss Lifestyle Freedom Tribe community. So you are not left alone. So again, get back to Celestine or myself or whoever invited you to this live and ask them for their link so you can get started. You get started this very evening. You'll not only, get started for the dollar, have a more than money back guarantee, but you'll also get, I'm going to throw in an additional bonus, you'll also get a one-on-one half-hour coaching session with me to help you get started so you can get started right and get you on the path. So again, reach out to those folks and ask them, hey, where's my link? Where's my link? I want to get started right here tonight. So I just want to say once again, thank you, Celestine, for joining us. Thank you for telling your story. It's so awesome. It's really impressive, I don't mean this facetious because I say this about myself. It's like, look, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I'm going to talk about myself. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. All right. So, and we're learning it and we're moving forward. So anything you have to add before we get off?
I think we said it all.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, I appreciate you again. Thank you so much for joining me. And we will see you next time. And those of you that get your links, we will see you on the inside.
All righty. Have a good night. Thank you, Gail.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.